Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Let's see, our previous run was pretty solid. We had Shellsmith running around. Nothing too crazy. Oops, wrong one. Shellsmith. He did alright. Right, it was fine. We had a little bit of a Marsh Lord in there. He was tanking for a Carver-infused multi-strike quick Husk Hermit? Yes, Husk Hermit. We were using Symphony of a Soul as a means to survive patient by basically multiplying my armor and regen also by the end for like just ridiculous numbers, like 3,000 armor or something. Very sufficient as far as keeping the floor alive, and at least we were strong enough that we were able to clear waves, so it worked out. Honestly, though, I gotta give a lot of credit to Encase Divinity and Carving Karuska, just propping up some real insane plays. Literally insane in the case of Perfect Insanity, though there were a lot of other extract cards in the run as well that were very useful. So, pretty cool. Good stuff. Very solid win. Happy to have gotten it. And now we get to move back to Prince. Oh boy. Every time I see Prince, I'm just kind of hoping for the Brawler plus big scaling line because it's so easy to navigate and it's just a simple run to play. Every time you have to do something jank with Prince, it really is a struggle fiesta, but we'll see what we end up on this time around. So, yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And less than 2 minutes into the run, let's go ahead and get this started. I really don't have a lot else for you, so let's make it happen. Pushing the button now. This is a Trainwreck episode for myself, so... ooh, spicy. We got dregs, huh? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. It is what it is. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I've got a lot of recording to do. I'm behind a bit. I've got... Oof, let me think about this real quick. This one, and then at least one more episode I have to do, and then I really need to record 3 more things today. This plus 2 more. So we're really trying to push through it. It's been tough because work has been overworking me, unsurprisingly. So I've been kind of pushed up against my limit as far as what I can do during a weekday. Normally I can sneak in 1 or 2 small episodes recorded in the mornings or whatever. Not these past couple weeks. So I've been kind of barely skating by on what I can do on the weekends and then pushing through my backlog a little bit, which is a bummer. I like making sure I have a little bit of a pad in case things go awry and I just have to take days away from the computer or something, but it's all good. Nothing too crazy to report otherwise. Hopefully you're doing just fine as well. All right, let's play it. Today we are default Hellhorn, default Melting, so we have dregs. It's not ideal, but we didn't get completely punished for it. We're facing Double Barrel Daedalus, Curse Arcus, and Chaste Seraph. It's not Diligent, at least. Our starting cards are Fortify, Molded, Bolstering Ram. That's what my brain really wanted to call it. Battering Ram is the correct name. So, okay, fair enough. I mean, this is acceptable. We could play potentially a Reform Prince run, since we do at least have reforms in the form of Molded. It's not very consistent, but it's not terrible either. The nice thing about dregs is they go away, so I really only have that few cards in the deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, so like 9 cards. Okay, 11, 12. So still quite a few, actually, when you factor in the dead weights and the battering rams, but anyway, it's at least serviceable to reform him. We can refine it down the road if we want to go that path. Temples today are 3, 4, 6, 7. 4 temples. Acceptable. We'll have to pretty much take everything, which is, it is what it is. So I'll probably skip a little bit early and then just go ham later. It's one of the comfortable ways of approaching this. Dupe on 8 is on steel side, nothing special. We do have a Magic Shop only on 7, so no steel. Magic Shop has a Vortex and Horde, very strong. Competes with a Cave and Hellvent if I need it. Trinket Shop randomly on 6 with the Vortex and Horde. A little bit of a bummer, because I was kind of hoping for a good, steel shop or something, but this is fine. We have an acceptable steel shop, I suppose. You have money and health, it's fine. It's not great, but it's okay, right? We can make it work. Then steel and magic on 5. Magic is superior here. We have the Vortex and the Cave. That's pretty good. Again, another pretty weak steel shop, just money and health. I don't love that. I don't like that. It's going to depend a lot. Maybe we just kind of see everything we need early and we don't have to worry about it, but I don't love bad steel shops. Generally speaking, you need those more than anything else, but I guess we could find out. There is a good steel shop on 4. It's acceptable, at least. We have Vortex with it. Health, I guess, is there. Competes with a random Hellhorned banner, hoard money. It's not terrible if I desperately need the unit. Early game situation, double magics. Forced Remnant banners on 2 and 3. Steel Shop on 2, Hellvent Side on 3. So really no Hellhorned options until Ring 4, unless we hit on a unit trial. So kind of tricky. Faulty Loader, Mark of a Champion. It's not going to be Mark of a Champion. No, there's just no way. If I end up on Wrathful, maybe, but I'm not guaranteed to see it. I'm going to take Faulty Loader. I just feel stronger overall. It's good into Cursed combats as well, because they can't do anything on the first turn. Reaper Brawler. We'll click Brawler, of course. Glad I didn't take Mark of a Champion. We take the Horde, of course. I'm going to go ahead and click on Conscription Notice. Trader's Quill, Concussive Coals. None of these are impressive enough that I want to grab them. Conscription Notice will do a lot of heavy lifting in the early game, so we're happy about that. Conscription Notice lets me take this Retribution, the Spikes Trial. Happy to have that. Pretty okay. We'll play out the Prince, see what we get. Animus of Speed. It's fine, I suppose. We can always reform. We'll play out some other units to clear this floor up a bit. Decent. Sure, sure. It's not a very good hit on the unit here, right? Okay, so it's going to be Torch downstairs. I will play 1 drag for Collector middle. 5. Right, if I put another drag in, we save 3 health here, or 5 health here, which is good. I'll take it. We get the Collector, it's decent. I'm going to go ahead and double Torch. We're going to fortify downstairs, and chill. Wow, that's rough. We're going to go ahead and double take Train Stewards. This at least pushes numbers through, which is acceptable. Okay, Prince technically exists. I'm going to go ahead and reform the Animus of Speed here, I think. Simply because it deals 40 damage, and that's pretty decent. It's interesting. Hey, Battering Ram exists. I think we actually just mold back the Animus again, and she crushes this, right? Incredible. Animus of Speed doing heavy lifting here. Unsurprisingly, I mean, your Conscription Notice unit always does something, but being able to reform it like that's great. Fledgling Imp, I have Brawler, absolutely. Give me direction, please. Thank you. Click the card. Molten Encasement. It's a great infusion into Mr. Fledgling Imp. Big fan of that. I'm going to click that. Wicklash, of course, is an option. Another reform would have been okay. But I think we want to play into the possibility of this imp line. Steel Shop, endless. All right, we have stuff. Cool. Stuff and things. I'm going to click Lady of the House here. This seems better than the alternative of Lady of the Reformed. Something that just hits an enemy. I'm going to go ahead and click the endless into the Rage Imp. Rage Imp is always the best choice here for the base because you have so many Rage, or rather Imp relics. Queen's Tail is an example. The Tomb relics are not nearly as impressive. I am going to re-roll this. The chance of a burnout 1 is big. We don't see it. Multi-strike, though. They give me the multi-strike. Is Lady possibly cracked? Honestly, yeah, maybe so. Maybe I give her plus 25 and we chill on this, actually? Huh. She's pretty darn good, actually. I could reform her comfortably. All right, sure, sure. You know, I wasn't expecting to go hard on her, but I guess it was really strong. I'll take this unit draft. We're way ahead right now. And we should chill, right? Cool. I mean, this is as simple as Prince, bottom floor, Lady, play Fledgling Imp, and then we'll just put Rail beater mid-floor and chill, I suppose. Really? I mean, that's it, right? Bottom floor is easy cleared. We torch upstairs for money. Cool, yeah. I'm gonna put a molten encasement middle, just in case. Just in case. Nice. Of course. Bottom floor doesn't matter. None of this really matters. We let it ride. Sure, good with me. She's gonna burn out, and I'm not mad about it, right? It's fine. Play a dreg, get rid of it. Sure. She burns out. It's okay. Huh, nice. 7. If I give him 5, he goes 21, so he gets 2 hits. So it doesn't really change anything to do that, I don't think. No. He gets a few rounds, and that's really it. I'm going to go ahead and put the armor mid-floor then. The Rail Beater 1v1s this boss in the end anyway, especially with some rage, so it's chilling. Yeah, he already actually 1v1s this guy, so it does not matter one bit. And then you would reform here the lady. If you were concerned about this combat, you just airdrop in the lady, and she 1v1s the boss too. So we're really super far ahead on that. That was a really good steel shop we picked up. Really strong. Fledgling Imp again. I'm never going to self-infuse. It's going to be the Molten Encasement angle here. Ritual of Battle, though, yes. I want the -2 option here that I actually want to invest in. Third Molded is probably good, but I'm going to grab the Purifying Cleanse. This helps with the lady staying afloat. She actually generates and keeps her rage comfortably. We'll click that. It's good. Wickless Baron. That's not a terrible infusion, right? It's fine. That's true. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. A +2/+2. I guess you could take the Branded Warrior, and then anything she kills generates even more rage. I guess we are leaning into rage against Chase, which is always a concern. And I've opted for a stealth infusion, so we're really kind of going to be struggling. That's only if I play a single floor, though. If I play one floor, Chase bodies us. If I play 2 floors, we might be okay. I think the Baron is probably the right pick here. Yeah. I could see the Branded Warrior falling behind. We'll take it. It's fine. Magic Shop. Dupe. No great X5 from this position. Although, actually, I probably would X5 the lady if they gave it to me. That would be kind of funny. What's the dupe if I go right? It's a good question. So I'm going to go left instead, I think. Am I? I have like no money. I have basically no money. Let's go right. It's fine. Remnant Banner, I don't know what you could show me. Paraffin Enforcer actually is superior to Baron here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and click Paraffin Enforcer. That's cool. Now, +30 and a Purge. Purge is just going to go into Battering Ram, I think. Yeah, goodbye. +30. This probably belongs in the Purifying Cleanse, but I'm going to hold off in case we see like an old magic. The question of what do you infuse here is actually a really good question. I think the infusion right here is actually the Paraffin Enforcer into the lady, and the reason for this is because if we see an X5, I would be more than happy to X5 this unit with this infusion. We just throw away the Prince and play 3 of these on the floor and they completely blast. Or 2 of them plus an Imp, you know? I mean, this really pops off. So we do this because of the event. Even though I have the Endless, we save the +30. We're going to look at the event now. There's a lot of options here that are quite good. Wingmaker. Even better is Do Nothing, Hef's Consolation, and now Our Lady of the Reformed. Our Lady of the House is 1 space and is completely out of control. Awesome. Now I just make more copies of that. In fact, I am just going to literally do that right now. Outrageous. The +30 can just go into the Purifying Cleanse. We are so far ahead. I no longer require Prince. I just go to every single dupe in this run, and it's over, basically. Cool. We are going to outrage Chased by a lot, is what that means. So, in fact, the way I want to do this is I want to Baron in front of Prince. No longer Prince, you don't matter. Go kill some guys. Although I'll take a random Husk Hermit. Sure, champ. That's good. We're going to play double ladies behind upstairs. Yes, excellent. Amazing news. And that, I mean, that's 230 damage on turn 1. Wonderful work. Cool. Incredible news. Yeah, and the bottom floor is, I guess, just going to kind of chill for the time being. Hey, look. Battering ram. Amazing. It's fine. None of this really matters all that much. We're going to go ahead and mold back Mr. Husk Hermit upstairs to face tank this and then push a lot of damage through. We can keep some random guys alive, possibly. Hey, look, Prince lives. Amazing news. Cool. Honestly, we're doing okay, I think. Great. You play Stealth Tomb. We self-ping the Stealth Tomb, then we airdrop in the Fledgling Imp, and we should be absolutely cruising up here. We do 1 billion damage, and it's just fine. Now, unfortunately, one of the ladies does burn out. That's just the nature of the game, I suppose. The Baron, fortunately, 1v1's relentless, which is good news. We do get a molded here, which is great. I'm going to accept the Ember Drain. Burnout 6 is nice. We'll put her in the back. I'm going to play the Fledgling Imp and then shoot it. And we should be easy winning upstairs. Yeah. Very easy winning. Baron is actually doing just A-OK as a tank here, which won't be the end game, right? That's not the plan. He can go away, in fact, once we get the Molten Encasement infused. Although it will matter if we can self-ping the Imp enough. That's going to be important to hold on to. Alloy the Ancients might be just the play here, just some armor for Relentless. I wonder if we should consider self-infused Baron just as a guy? Just as a face tank? Probably not. I'll just play Stealth and Reform. I think we just skip this. The unit-wise, none of this matters. I was thinking about, oh, self-infused, whatever. Draw cards is fine, I think. Yeah, draw cards is fine. We're going to answer Ember another way, probably. I will look for a Burnout 1. I think it's very helpful to find it. It's also good to see these removals, so we'll do it. Show me Burnout 1, maybe? A Burnout 1 on my Imp is so unbelievably awesome. Incredible. You know what time it is? It is now time to infuse that Imp. Incredible. Now that it burns out, I don't even have to worry about this stuff. So we're cruising. We are out of control. I'm going to go ahead and purge a Fortify here. This card is just the least impressive thing in here. A plus 30, I mean, at this point, I might as well put a plus 30 in a Torch, which is kind of depressing. The removals here, let's make sure. Infusions. 2 opportunities to infuse. We're going to a lot of dupes here because the ladies are cracked. So we're at 125. I could take it in. I'm going to take a plus 30. So at minimum, 140 is where we're chilling here. 140, 155, 25. So that's 180, 205, 215. I mean, even without dupes, we're already at 215. So I think we can cozy and just comfortably cut the Train Stewards. Now, I mean, with the stealth, I actually do think we drop the Baron. We have the stealth in the Imp, right? He's chilling. So yeah, let's drop the Baron. He's in our way now. Prince, I would like to pivot you. Yeah, sure, pivot to Wrathful. This is good because this is the throwing away the Prince angle. He can play on bottom floor, get revived a little bit, maybe kill a guy. It's okay. Next floor, I no longer require steel shops in this run. So next floor, we are now going to the magic side, which is cool. Don't really need much. Guess I would take some -1s. I'm just gonna cut a Train Steward here. And honestly, another Train Steward. Really, we're just looking to improve the state of the deck now. The +30, I mean, I guess I can put it in a Purifying Cleanse. It's a full heal. How much health do they even have? 70? Seems excessive, right? Maybe keep that open for a holdover. Let's make a +30 torch. This kind of sucks, but I do think we have to take shards. Bummer. Too bad that's not a vent or something. But it is what it is. Armor emblem, no fear. Now I could play bottom floor here, actually. Just like straight up. It just seems smart to do, if I'm being real with you. Here you go, Prince. Sure. Alright, yeah, I'll put the Guard of the Unnamed downstairs. Maybe I can incant or something. That's fine. We'll play a couple drags out. It's fine. I'm not going to put anything top floor. We might not need to. Other lady drops in. I wish to double torch here. I could have gotten more damage by putting the Prince in front, but I was just face tanking here, so I didn't really give it a lot of thought. The extended burnout is going to go on the front one for sure. How much are you healing here? 18, 27, 30, 57. Am I willing to give up this money? How did you kill this guy without... I mean, this guy does a truckload of damage. My pyre health is worth more than that. I give up the collector, for better or worse. And that's just going to have to be the way of things. I think I could have gotten that if I had played those in a different order, but that's just what we're dealing with here, I think. It's okay. We actually, a guy walks on me here, which is kind of surprising. I guess I hadn't seen the fledgling imp yet, so I suppose I shouldn't be terribly surprised, but let's go ahead and play Train Steward drag upstairs. This guy will actually still pass away, which is good. He does die, great. Burnout, extend. I'll reform something for funsies. Sure. Alright, we got out of it. I did lose the collector on that, which is a bummer, but it's okay, I think. We obviously win this combat with no real challenge. And that's good, right? Just completely blast this. Now, once we get a third lady, I think this also continues to pop off even better. March of Shields is not bad. Inferno is a good card, right? Inferno is great, I think. I'm going to a magic shop. Even at 1 cost, Inferno is great. Yeah, alright, sure. Intent on Death is good. Yeah, we're going to click on Intent on Death. That is just free stealth, which I'm happy with. We'll go to the right as before. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Horde first. Mark of an Exile, no thank you. Prince is dead to me. Tempered Talisman, not bad. Makes torches a little stronger. Although I do like Winged Indulgence here perhaps the most. Make enemies weaker. I like that. We'll take it. Removals here are comfortably going to be the Train Steward and I suppose a Dreg, but we'll hold off for the moment. Remove Consume. Debatable. Let's go ahead and hit that Caverns. See what we get. I'll trade Pyre Health here. Yeah, sure. Unbroken Horn for 5 health. I don't know if I need that, but I'll take it. I can -1 something and then re-roll here. Let's go ahead and do that. Inferno being free seems reasonable. We'll spin this. Alright, they show me the Holdover. Holdover is really good on Purifying Cleanse here. It will keep them propped up. We'll happily take that. Unfortunately, I cannot afford the -1 as a result of it, but I still think it's good. I also no longer require the torches, right? Because my imp has burnout 1. So we can actually just pop a torch here, and that's okay. Some removals. improving the state of our run. I think we pretty cleanly win this as long as I don't overgreed or misplay horribly. So that's good. Alright, Prince, go smite some guys downstairs. Seems okay. Cool. Lady can chill upstairs. Here's some dregs. Whatever. Fine. Prince gets some kills. All good. We go ahead and play another lady up top. I could seriously just Inferno mid-floor and be okay with it. And I will. Fine. It's a lot of incoming damage. I'm willing to trade health here, I think. Dreg. Sure. Bonk. Okay. All good. We hold out. It's fine. Alright, we get the powerful fledgling imp upstairs. We get some burnout extenders. I will play the armor out. It's good. We'll burn a drag middle. It's fine. I could actually play the imp in back here in kind of an odd fashion. Right? You can play the imp in back and it can attack. I don't need to do that, though, is the thing. Yeah, peculiar. Wow, that bottom floor looks spiced. That's okay. We have 4 hits and we should get enough to murder them. Maybe I'll draw Inferno, though. I do not draw Inferno, as it turns out. I'm going to go ahead and click Fledgling Imp in the back. We're going to play the Intent on Death. I'm going to drop Rage in front here. Maybe should have considered the Torch instead, killing one of these enemies. Interesting. 125, 125. 105, 105. We'll kill the mid guy. I could put the burnout in the back and guarantee that this Quill Marksman dies. Ooh, is that right? 4 turns? I think I should have shot that guy. Ooh, it's tough. Oh, it's so difficult. Because he lives on the stealth, right? Do I need the stealth to win the Relentless? This is a very scary Harvesters of Death combat. I think I need to do this. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Actually mission critical that I play it this way. Alright. I'm gonna Inferno the boss here, I think. Unless my reforms are really good. They're not. I'm gonna Inferno the boss. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're gonna Inferno the boss again, I think. Now, this imp still does apply stealth when it dies, so I think we're going to win regardless, but it is a concern, right? Whew, we get it. All right. Actually, math is so unbelievably easy. Incredible. The extra stealth is enough, yeah. All right, cool. Phew. And then they give me combustible wax. I mean, I don't think I need this. Being honest with you, it hurts my imp. I'm going to sell it. Fun. Incredible work. I'm going to go ahead and take branding right, I think. It would be good if my run did something more than just play the imp and then nothing. Sure, I can heal it off with Purifying Cleanse. Devourer of Death. Sacred Wicks. Subsuming Blade. Subsuming Blade is probably correct if I'm being honest with you. I should have something that kills an enemy. We'll click it. Alright, have some cards that do stuff. I guess I'm going to go to the removals because I, again, do not need the Steel Shop. The Horde says Cleansing Water or Advanced Prototype with no Train Stewards. Seems valid. Removals here are straightforward. I think we just burn the torches, right? They're bad. Plus 30. 10 in piercing. I mean, at this point, you probably 10 in piercing the torch, right? So that we have piercing on our main stuff. I'm going to go ahead and plus 30 the subsuming blade so that it is a little bit ahead. And then infusion-wise, we don't touch it because we're already doing enough. The removals are just torch and torch, I think. Cool. We look longingly at the ashes of the fallen that I am unable to afford because Monster Train, how could you? Arg. Arg, Monster Train. It's okay, a majority of our rage is not actually from the Imp right now. But still, I'm upset. I couldn't afford Ashes of the Fallen. Oh, it's Monster Train. Prince just kind of murders stuff downstairs. Seems good. Play the lady upstairs. I think that's fine. Some rando dregs. Fortify. Sure. Prince does a decent job of keeping things afloat. I'm going to go ahead and play the lady up top. Molten and... We'll play the imp downstairs. That seems decent, right? Prince is going to do a fine job, I think. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with this. Play the Weight of Contrition out. I could Inferno. I mean, alright. I'll click the cards if you keep showing them to me, right? It's fine. Are we just leaning in on Prince right now? Is this actually the way I'm doing this? It just seems better, right? Maybe, I guess. It's not really better, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and subsuming blade the guy in back here. That's for sure happening. I guess we could get the scaling moving, yeah? Sure. Well, I think top floor is objectively stronger than bottom floor. Bottom floor is just doing a fine job right now. I'm okay with that. Sure. It's all good. Play out some dregs, get them killed. I could torch something here, but I think I want to save my Ember thanks to the Unbroken Horn. We can play it next turn, and we're okay with that. Bottom floor has enough investment here. We're doing fine. We get to extend some burnout. Great news. Play cards. Great stuff. Cool. Touch nothing. Alright, we're good. We just kind of give up on bottom floor right now. I think it's good to do that. And everything else just gets played normally. Armor. I will click Intent on Death. This thing is going to pass away anyway. All good. I would like to stop Mr. Curse Friend downstairs. Yeah, wait, math. Math. Oh no, he didn't get hit enough times. I did it to myself. I take a curse for it. It's okay. I didn't do the math right. It's all good. I actually just straight up don't really invest that much time into the math like that, in truth. I don't want to play into the Rally Shard up here. We do want to extend Burnout. I will play the Branding Right. Sure. Seems okay. We clear the floor, which is good. Bottom floor is passing away for sure. If I can buy turns, I'm not upset about this, right? Because I do have to overcome this stealth. So let's mold here. Base tank off of that. And then we will play the Molting Imp here. And this should be okay. It's a lot of turns. We actually do get through all of the stealth. Incredible work. We'll play everything else out. Burnout must be extended. It is mission critical. And we just let it ride. Cool. Extend Burnout in the back. We should have an easy win here. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my own Imp because I'd like the scaling to happen. And then I Inferno my own floor and lose. Okay. It's a good thing we have a second one of these ladies. We might be a little bit slow otherwise. But we did intelligently pick up another one. Wax and Spike is for sure the click. Yep, I would love nothing more. As far as other stuff to do, I really don't need Ember here. Space is not important. I have tiny people, so tiny people are great. I'm just going to go double dupe here and play 4 ladies into the same floor. And then after that, we'll kind of see what comes of it. Yeah, 4 ladies onto the same floor, and that's pretty much it. Draw is good. Draw power is your friend, but at the same time, Ember seems like it will become relevant. You see, we're very slow on Ember. And most notably, I'm missing magic shops by going to the Hellvents. So let's take the Ember preemptively, knowing that we will need this. We can always stash it with the Unbroken Horn, so that should be good too. Cave first in case we overstack. We do not. Awoken consumable. All of these are bad. I'll take the Umbra consumable. You know what? Honestly, sure, I'll take a Prismal Dust. Oh, I guess I'll click this other one. Sell it. 10 gold. Hooray. Wow, I get all 3 of them. Sell it. 10 gold. I could have taken Urchin Spine's Inferno. That's alright. I'm not that impressed with it. We'll go ahead and dupe the lady again. Just keep it flowing. That's going to be good. We take pretty much everything here. A -2 is a huge roll. Big fan of that. We have such expensive cards that it's really good to be able to get rid of them like this. -2. What's the most important card for me to play here? Probably the Ritual. It's almost unplayable right now. Almost. At least the Subsuming Blade and Inferno are 2 cost. Yeah, let's make the Ritual 1 cost here. That seems good. And we do not need any more infusions. We're already over 200. Prince, nothing Prince does matters, so let's just give him Wrathful and move on. This way, if he, I don't know, maybe he kills something. Sure, I don't know. It's pretty unlikely, but it could happen, I guess. I'm still bummed out we missed Ashes of the Fallen, by the way. I actually don't want to play the Prince because he steals this melee weakness angle. So let's go ahead and put Lady upstairs, branding right her, and then if we think about the space, I'm going to have 3 ladies, so really I can put a Dreg in pretty comfortably if we get lucky on the draw orders. Don't play Prince. Alright, we get another lady. Great. I would like to... Oh, there's 3rd lady. Okay, 3rd lady, good. I would like to burn out extend the Dreg, actually, unironically. Sure. And then I would like to earn money here, and then burn this item, and then sack a Dreg downstairs. We're not drawing a lot of cards is kind of the part of the issue here, right? I'm going to go ahead and put the Molten Imp, the Encasement Friend in the back so that I'm not stealing the Rage, the hit on the front. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and click the Ritual for sure. I wish to Subsuming Blade... Or rather, it's got to be Inferno middle, actually. This just cleans up things in a big way. So that's good. Okay, we clean the floor up. These things are going to scale to an astronomical level, which is just great. Amazing. We'll click the Intent on Death. It's good. We extend Burnout. I'll play 2 damage shield in the middle. I'm doing it this way because I don't want to have to lose it all to the Wilt Wings. It's fine. Alright, I would like very much to... I would very much like to get my... What's it called? Wax and Spike, which is literally bottom card. Just exceptional rolls here. I'm letting that Dreg go. It's fine. We have enough hits on the floor. I have 6 hits on the floor. We're doing it. Alright, good job. Great work. Now, Imp in front is good, I think. He takes a hit. Great. I will Rage somewhere. I'm definitely Infernoing middle, I think. Am I? Kind of an interesting question. I guess I could. There's no reason not to. Other than, I mean, it hurts my scaling, but it kind of doesn't matter. I'm going to click the Inferno middle. I think it's good. Then we Wax and Spike upstairs. This Wax and Spike doing huge lifting on burnout management for the floor. And the rest of this is gravy, I think. Just straight up easy mode. Hey, look, we can actually put our dreg back in now. Look at him go. Cool. Good. Honestly, simple. I think there's not much else I could really add to this run that would matter. I'm going to blast this guy here. Great. And we're done. Okay, cool. Use this opportunity to shoot my own imp for more rage scaling. May as well burnout extend. Incredible. The dreg lived. The rest of this is chillin'. These numbers will get much stronger when we have a fourth one on the floor. Impressive. I really don't need these cards. We'll skip them. Impish Scholar, whatever, Inflame. Resin Removal is hard to say no to. I think this is a great card. Although Engulfed in Smoke, this is not Diligent. I do not need Resin Removal. I like Resin Removal. I think Engulfed in Smoke is just more valuable. This is Stealth on top of Stealth I'm already stacking. So I think that will prove itself worthy. Queen's Tail is nuts. It's absolutely outrageous. Click it. Collection of Tails, I mean, it represents maybe, what, like a free ritual over the course of the run? It's probably one of the most useful things I could invest in, though, right? I just don't think that there are many other purchases that are going to be as good, so we'll click it and re-roll. Scorching Restraints is not terrible. I can probably do better with removals, honestly. 26 cards, we're only drawing 6 of them per turn. I just keep adding more stuff. So we're going to drop the Fortify. And then I'm going to drop a Dreg, probably. I want to leave the Moldeds in. Everything else is acceptable. Sure, cut a Dreg. That's okay. Now, if I take the money in the middle, I do not get another removal. Bummer, but that's okay. Fourth Lady. My 95 gold does nothing for me. 235 out of 100. We're well above where we need to be. I don't see a reason to take money and do nothing with it, so let's just move on. I think we win this pretty comfortably. Prince is going to hopefully bait a couple chased turns, which seems fun. Yeah. Prince is going to do decent. Another Lady of the House. Why not? Seems good to me. Now, I would like to... it's a bummer. The Dark Wings is upgraded, so we're going to play our friend Lady upstairs. Then we do that. I'm going to go ahead and play Double Dregs middle. This is maybe bad for the Dark Wings, but... really hard to say. Really hard to say. I need to draw like an Inferno here, I think. Yeah, that's spiced. That's going to be tough. Let's be honest here. It's a rough play. Should not have played those dregs there. Okay. I mean, if I see an Inferno, am I going to Inferno my floor? Possibly. Crazy. So we airdrop in Third Lady here. We play the Imp, and we actually, unbelievably, clear everything. Outrageous. Now, we are going to be getting tunneled pretty hard by Chase henceforth. I might be able to offset this to some extent, but it's going to be a challenge. Extend Burnout. Play Molten Encasement Buddy. Definitely want to play Armor. And then we're going to go ahead and click the Wax and Spike. It is damage. Okay. When we clearing it, the thing is our rage generation is fortunately pretty ridiculous here. If I'm being honest with you, our ability to generate a ridiculous level of rage is super possible. We're doing it. We are going to pop a couple guys here because it pushes numbers through. The stealth is never keeping up here. Just being honest with you. The only guys we're reforming possibly... Honestly, that lady might survive a turn. This is what? 48? 57? 60? 57, 60... What is this? How much damage do you have? 66? How much health do you have? You'll end up with 60. Do you live mid-floor? I mean, you do, right? You actually survive on mid-floor. This only does... Alright. I'll take the Ember Drain in exchange for 1 round of not losing my rage. Incredible work. Honestly, well worth it. Then we just go upstairs and we pop off a little more. Play the rage. Doesn't matter where, really. Extend the burnout somewhere. Now, Infernoing middle, right, is good. She was going to die anyway. Now, he'll come back upstairs. Of course, Chased is a bugger like that. But I think we can do some real numbers here anyway. Yeah, we totally can. Go ahead and mold back the lady one last time. We'll put her bottom floor. And then, honestly, I don't want to Inferno. The reason I don't want to Inferno is because they are going to generate rage by the enemies being present on the floor. So it's actually far superior for us if... Yeah, it's actually way, way, way better for us if they are present. Now I am going to... 53, I do want to continue scaling Subsuming Blade, at least. That's a pretty good card. And I want to keep scaling that because it might get a really good threshold on Divinity, right? Cool. I think we pretty cleanly win this. Yes. Yeah, we got this, right? There's no chance. Chase, you stand 0 chance here. Great work. All right, cool. Easy win. Cool. Good. Great news. This is good. It's scaled so fast thanks to the way Paraffin Enforcer's Infusion works. So, pretty awesome stuff. Blank pages. Sure. I don't really need the reforms for anything. And they're all targeted reforms. So, okay. This could just as easily toss me something useful as it could toss me something garbage. Like, I don't know, Eternal Flame would be kind of cool here. There's a lot of stuff I would take. So I'm going to chance it, I suppose. Alright, Prince, go downstairs. Do you live? You kill a man. Honestly, that is the most impressive thing I have seen you do all day. He just kills a guy. Good news, in fact. I'm going to sack the Animus, I think, upstairs. True, let's just stop that Ember Drain. Play 2 ladies. We'll armor 1 up. I'll Prismal Dust the other. It's fine. Great job. Prince actually kills somebody. It's incredible. Spine Chief is here? Okay, champ. There you go, bud. I guess he hits for 20 or something. I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and play this lady in the middle. Then I'm going to play the Imp. Then I'm going to Intent on Death the Imp. We'll sack a guy middle. And then I'm playing the Engulfed in Smoke upstairs. And we should be way ahead now. Now I could put the Imp in back now in order to essentially guarantee that the Imp generates this rage, plays out, and then dies. What is this? A second bloody Chief? Why? What is happening here? Unreal. Now, because this floor is dazed, it doesn't really matter the order here, but I can at least do this, which is good. And then I can Inferno mid-floor and not have to think about this stupid chief that I just summoned, which is good. And I probably will just play Wax and Spike for 4 Burnout. Cool. Honestly, it's great. Goodbye, Chief, I guess. He has lost whatever he's been dealing with. What is this? Sentient? Okay. Sure, bud, I suppose. Hard to tell you what I think is more or less useful there. I'm going to go ahead and pop the guy back floor there. I don't really want to give them 20, 40 armor or something. We just let these dregs sit. I'm a little bummed about that, but it's fine. Sure, Sentient, why not? Let's see what other garbage this run gives me. What else you got? Soul Guard. Incredible work, my guy. He's just going to sit there for the rest of eternity. Can't wait for that. We'll play the Imp, of course. I should put armor in, I suppose. There's really no reason not to. Ping a guy or something. What can I reform? Anything good? Not really. Hey, look, we might actually pop Soul Guard out. Unlikely, but theoretically not impossible. I love looking at how bad blank pages is sometimes. Hey, look, there you go. A hero arrives, and he just kills a man. Who'da thunk? Who woulda thunk? Alright, we play the stealth. It's actually pretty decent. We can sack a guy on middle. Sure, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and reform the prince, I guess. Get him, bud. Oh no, he's dead. Alright, we're good. I think we win from this position. I'm not upset about any part of this. All is well. Windleton, yes! Punch-a-Man, incredible news. He does, I mean, that bottom floor does 220 damage to a mini-boss. Honestly, there are a few things more effective than that. Cool. I wish to play Rage. Oh, we're actually just winning here. Never mind. Hashtag Monster Train. I was going to say we could play Inferno to smooth up the next floor or something like that, but it didn't matter. This scales to an outrageous extent when you don't have Chased having it, so no real questions about whether or not we're going to win. Pretty straightforward, in fact. Is Paraffin Enforcer good? Answer, yes. Lady of the House does fine. One of the nice things about her as a unit is that she basically has Demon Fiend's stat block, except doesn't cost 4 Ember. Like, seriously, her base stats are what? It's like 45, 35, which is, or 35, 40, I guess? I don't honestly know. Let me do the math on this. It's 35, 40. Honestly, I mean, that's not quite exactly Demon Fiend stat block, but it's still pretty darn close. She crunches. All you need is a little bit of burnout extension, and she's good. She has great base stats. You can do a lot of really silly things with her. In this case, they just gave us a -1 space, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to win the run with her then. And we completely went mad with power. Incredible work, honestly. 4 of these ladies just comes... What do you even call this? Is this the Masquerade Ball? That's a good name for this episode. No one's going to know what in the world I'm talking about until they get to this point, and then they'll be like, I get it. All right, he's talking about the ladies of the house. Because you know what a lady of the house is? She's a hostess. Aha, it's amazing. We'll say that she's participating in a masquerade ball of some kind. Look at that mask she's wearing. It's not very impressive. She does have a feather, though. That's pretty cool. Anyway. A very strong run. I mean, the Purifying Cleanse on Holdover was an acceptable burnout line. I really think that the Wax and Spike was a critical dependency for this run. We had to see something, right? In fact, it might have been bad enough without the Wax and Spike. I might have considered duping the Purifying Cleanse instead of the Lady, right? This could have been really tough, but very happy I took Fell's Remorse. That Ember was super useful. We're not drawing very fast here, but we do draw fast enough. Queen's Tail does help a lot once we pick that up. I think that was good. What else? Just a bunch of good, useful stuff, right? Take a ritual, you never know. Inferno kills some waves. Subsuming Blade was doing decent work. I put a plus 30 in it to seed it a little bit so that it would start a little higher. The random torch was unimpressive, I'll admit, but it did fine. We had to do something with those shards, so might as well have been this. Otherwise, we managed to clear out most everything else, right? Random Prismal Dust, just some useful stuff. Intent on Death, Alloy of the Ancients, all just useful cards. Nothing really worth calling out, I don't think, other than the ladies doing a majority of this work and Purifying Cleanse kind of propping up the feasibility of this run. So, awesome, great. That's a win. That's 235 shards, very sizable number, and I will let you go there. Nothing else fancy to say. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.